This is YouTube. Yeah, well, there you go.
I don't know what happened. They said I had no internet, but we're back on. Welcome to the M&A show. I am your host, Marcos Alonso. With me tonight is a very special guest, very good friend of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Big Mike.
What's up, man? I seen y'all last time. Episode 13, I was here. I'm here to join you guys again, you know.
Yeah, he was chilling with us in the background. The last, I'm about to say barbecue.
Yeah.
The last pod. We've been doing so many barbecues. That's the
Yeah,
first thing
man.
that comes out my
So
mouth.
we've been doing on summer.
Hell yeah. He was there with us the last podcast, but he was chilling on the cut.
Yeah.
Today, he's joining me,
Yeah, man.
helping me,
You
co-hosting
know,
with
getting
me.
some opinions on things.
Because as you can see, the A is not here,
He'll be here soon. He'll be
but
here soon. Don't worry.
we got the M&M show. The
That's
M&Ms.
it.
Before we get into it, could you check the audio for me,
Sure.
please? Because it would suck right now if I just said all that shit and you guys can't even hear me. No, go to Facebook. Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, you're right. It's in there too. I forgot it's on the Instagram. You follow me on Instagram, Marcos Alonso with a Z. Let's see, guys. Yes, we're live.
We
We
is
sound
live.
crystal clear. So
is
let's
live.
get this going. We're already halfway down a blunt, as you can see. Here you go.
It was quick, man.
Yeah. So, Mike,
Mm-hmm.
and ladies and gentlemen who are watching at home. So this weekend, two elderly men escaped. Well, I don't know if that's the right word. I guess they broke out of a nursing home. What's the what's the right word? They ran away. I guess they ran.
Yeah, I would say run away, you know.
Yeah, escape made it
Yeah, they
seem like
ran
more like
away.
it's a movie and shit. They escaped from a
You
nursing
know,
home.
it's not like Shawshank
Two
Redemption
el-
or something.
Yeah, like two elderly men who escaped from a nursing home. In Germany this past weekend, staff had problems looking for them. They were found 3 days later at a heavy metal festival in Germany.
Oh, they were living out their dreams. That's what they were doing. They were kicking things off their bucket list.
Yo,
They had
imagine.
to be.
Mm,
They had to. They had to put the whole thing, get some nice clothes that they wanted to wear their whole life.
probably wore some fucking like some heavy metal
Oh,
shirts
yeah.
and shit.
Oh yeah, big leather boots with buckles on them.
But imagine them planning that shit because they had to plan it for
For a very
months.
long
They
time.
already knew this shit
Months.
was
They probably
coming.
planned it for years.
Yeah, no, this shit happens every year. This
Yeah,
festival.
they probably been planning it, said they gonna do it this year, and say, all right, we're finally gonna get past it and do it.
Yeah, bro.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, they planned it out. Who knows? They probably was like seeing when the nurse walked by, be like, all right, we gotta leave like at 10 o'clock at night. So these two old guys ran away from a nursing home, went to go see a heavy metal concert, spent 3 days there. The cops found them. They were disorientated. Who knows if they
They was, they was
They
messing with
dehydrated.
everything,
Who knows what the
they
fuck?
ain't drink, they ain't take their pills that they usually take every day. They were
High
probably
blood pressure.
hallucinating everything.
The fucking high blood pressure shit. Yeah, the cops had to take them.
Plus, it's Germany. I can imagine the Jägermeisters and all those type of things they drinking.
Yeah, they drink anyway. So those old dudes probably pounding beers left and right, bro.
Yeah, they were killing them. They were
I
definitely
think you know
killing them.
something. If I reach that age, and someone put my ass in a nursing home, I'd do some shit like that. Why not?
Definitely, why not?
Be like,
Because
yo,
what is there to lose? They're not taking you to jail. They're gonna take you back to the nursing home.
it's like fuck it. I'm gonna die in the next few years anyway.
Why
So
not?
YOLO.
You gotta somebody do something like that to you. You might as well make some kind of escape plan and do some things you always wanted to do. Those guys are probably thinking about that their whole lives.
Yo, man, but yeah, I seen that story and I thought it was super funny and also inspiring. Just show you you're never too old to have fun
Definitely.
and experience new things. So,
Definitely.
way to go, guys. I don't know your names, but I know it's two old guys
Congratulations to
from
you guys
Germany.
for following your dreams.
You guys are the hero.
That is true.
So, moving on, I seen another story on social media. Apparently, a police chief from Ohio overdosed on some drugs. The 35-year-old police chief was part of a raid, and they took a bunch of LSD and heroin and fentanyl. Fentanyl is, I guess, the new thing now. That I guess they mix it with the heroin or whatever.
Yeah.
He overdosed on the fentanyl. They found him, I get in the locker room, dead, needles. Yeah, so that's fucked up story.
And what was he? What was he? It was a police what?
He was a police chief.
Chief.
35 years old.
Wow. So he's a young police chief at that, because these guys, it takes a while to become a chief these days. These guys usually don't dare to like 50. You become a chief. So if you at 34, you're a young police chief.
Oh yeah.
So, wow.
35, and apparently I think it's like volunteer.
Yeah. Wow.
So he was only getting paid like $14 the hour. They said.
What?
So who knows what problems he had?
Yeah.
But definitely, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to him.
And
man.
that whole drug epidemic is crazy.
Don't turn your shoulders on your people when you're seeing them doing real drugs. Be there for them and support them and try to help them get off that, because that's something that's an inner demon that you have to help fight. No, some people can't do that by themselves, and they need the help. So don't turn your shoulder and be laughing with them when you see them doing real drugs.
But now, can I be the other side? Can I be the...
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You have to have an opinion.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But what happens when it's someone... Because there's people out there who, no matter what, they either continue to live in that life or they're lost. And like, I'm the believer of, you know what? You can help people.
To a certain level,
yes.
True. But when you, as a loved one, if you know it's one of your loved ones, you have to withdraw yourself then to make them realize, all right, they have reached rock bottom.
It depends the loved one.
You have to, no matter who it is, you have to make them feel that they reached rock bottom.
There's a lot of loved ones that I would help.
I understand about what help, but you have to make them feel like they reached rock bottom.
How you gonna make them feel rock bottom?
You gotta
like put them in a suplex?
Well, pretty much, maybe. You probably already tried that, and that didn't work.
I don't know. Those fucking interventions seem like they're interesting.
They're true. They're interesting, but I don't think they help much.
You ever see that show?
Oh yeah.
On any intervention, that shit, yo. The funniest ones I seen was the girl that she kept sucking the cans of air, you know, the fumes that come out of whatever aerosol. I think it's like aerosol, the Jiffy Lube. And she was like, ugh. She was just like, it's a whole nother fucking world there, fucking. And that shit could kill you. It tells you on the can. Like, if you inhale this, oh no, bullshit. It was the sprayer. The spray that you spray the dust off the computers.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, you know how many times I would look at that and spray it and be like, trying not to smell it? And this bitch was like this. Like. She's like, what she said, I feel like I'm walking on sunshine, because they made a video. You know how YouTube has to make a video about everybody, so they took that one part and they put the song, I'm walking on sunshine. And when she goes, wow, they go, you see her sucking on the can. It's on YouTube, guys. Check it out. It's called Walking on Sunshine, Drug Addict or something.
That's funny.
So, Mike, do you remember a sheriff? He became famous, I think, towards the end of Obama's presidency. His name was Sheriff Joe. he became famous because he was the one person that had a prison camp that were all tents in like Arizona or New Mexico or somewhere in that area.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, he became super famous for being like very brutal, you know, and he was like a son of a bitch, like one of those Texans, hard ass,
Mm-hmm.
no, you know,
Yeah.
and they had them under tents. Like at least the fucking jails here, there's AC,
Yeah.
you know, like they barely fed them and they had them working all day outside, like you know, labor or whatever.
Stuff they do in Texas.
So he went to jail. Like he ended up going to
They
jail.
finally indicted him on
He
some
ended up going to
charges.
jail, and he was pardoned by Donald Trump, right?
Wow.
So they let him out. So Sasha Baron Cohen, you know, he has a new
Yes.
show on Showtime. It's called uh, We Is America? Who is America? Sorry, people. My teleprompter's down here. Who is America? And he plays different characters. I don't know if you've seen anything about it, but one character was like an anti-terrorist guy. Me and Alcy spoke about him
Yeah.
before. This character, he's playing like an internet blogger, and his name is OMG Whizboy OMG.
That's
And he
funny.
looks like a millennial.
Yeah.
And but it's like a millennial, but it's also like a show that belongs in Japan. You know where they cut and do little commercials and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and they come
Yeah.
back or
Yeah.
whatever. So he has that sheriff on the show, and he goes on and starts asking him, and oh no, basically Sacha Baron Cohen playing that guy OMG Whizboy OMG, and but when he said it, he goes OMG Whizboy, hey, it's OMG Whizboy OMG, da da. da. So like it's
Gosh, the
fucking
record
retarded.
is ridiculous, man.
He has that sheriff on, the sheriff that Trump pardoned, the hard ass motherfucker, right? So he
Mm-hmm.
starts saying to him, the first thing, he's trying to win his approval, so he's telling him, the communists are trying to take our guns. And the guy, he just said, yeah, because I guess that's how you get these guys started. Once they know that you're pro gun and pro, like, you know, Republican, I guess, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, they're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So he likes it that he's into guns
Into it
and
and everything.
is that no damn, I thought that was Alcy. Fucker. So right, I got Mike here. I'm not talking about myself today.
We here.
So he asked him what he thinks about Trump. And then the guy says that he likes Trump, he knows about him, and he asks this. Listen to this shit. He asks if he thinks Trump has had a golden shower. Now, this is an old man,
Yes.
so he probably doesn't know what golden shower means. And for people who don't know, a golden shower is when someone pees on you.
Or you
On
urinates.
urinates
on you.
on your body,
Yes.
in your face, in your
Wherever.
chest. It's called a golden shower.
Yeah.
So he asked him if he thinks Trump ever had a golden shower. And he said, yeah. Because when you think about it, Trump still got so much money, he would have a golden shower.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, a real gold shower.
Yeah.
The old man didn't think he was asking him if he thinks Trump got peed on.
I think he probably did also. I don't know, man. I think Trump did that before, man. I'm telling
Well, that
you.
yeah,
Man.
there's rumors about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's stuff that's we don't know about.
Yeah, I
There's
don't know.
there's
There's a lot
models
of,
that he done had sex with in the world,
well,
things that he don't talk about. He's done a lot of things.
yeah, but
He's done
listen,
a lot of
so
people.
so he tells him if he thinks Trump can get him a golden shower. And then Sheriff Joe responds to him, if Trump sees this, he's gonna like you. He thinks he likes people that think like he thinks.
True.
So then he asks him, "Is this happening?"
You might be off the line.
I don't know. I think I'm
Internet.
having a problem with the internet, man. Damn, that's strange. This never happened with this phone. That must be Alcy trying to sabotage our shit. No.
Sorry, else.
Where are you, Alcy? That's what you said you'd be here by now. It's gonna do the half hour without you, man. I'm just gonna pull into the driveway and act like
And if he comes, he just pulls up behind and hops
you're
in
just
the back.
behind. You're just behind us, quiet. Yeah, he should just pull into, just get right into the back and just join us, you know, because it's enough room here. So, Mike, have you ever heard of Alex Jones?
Not too sure.
Alex Jones, and for those of you at home who don't know, he has become famous. I wouldn't just say the internet, but through all kinds of communities, because even the news knows about him. He's like a conspiracy theorist, but he's like been able to like really become famous. Like, you ever heard of the website Infowars? I don't know,
Yeah,
yeah. He
definitely.
owns Infowars.
Oh,
Yeah, he owns Infowars, and he's a lot of his stuff is interesting. You know, he does come across as crazy sometimes.
as he's a conspiracy theorist, he has to.
And that's the problem with conspiracy theories, is that people are always gonna think you're crazy.
You have to be.
You know, but
Anything,
hey,
anything
I'm a conspiracy
anything
theorist.
you predict is you have to be somewhat crazy.
Yeah. Listen,
You're
anything that
predicting
happens, someone conspired to do it. So
Exactly.
they exist, you know.
There was a 50-50 chance of it happening.
So
So somebody had to.
well, he put out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
One of the stories that bothered a lot of people, one of the conspiracy theories, was the whole Sandy Hook shooting. He is one of the believers who believe
It
that
never happened.
it never happened,
Wow.
that there were actors,
Okay.
that the kids didn't die,
Okay.
and like he's that struck a nerve. Like he's said a lot of stuff. He's talking about Kennedy, talking about the deep state, you know,
Okay.
the government. He's talking about a lot of stuff, but this stuff has really bothered a lot of people.
Yeah, the Sandy Hook thing is very controversial.
And yeah, like that's a touchy subject, man. You know,
With the internet and
yeah,
them
'cause-
like photoshopping things with showing, because I don't know if that whole, I remember when that happened, the whole teacher thing, who was
well,
there,
I
and
don't
at
even.
the other school.
I don't
and-
even remember that whole story. I just know that a bunch of kids got killed
Yeah.
by a kid.
Yeah.
Basically, he was like a teenager.
Yeah.
And I know about it also because a friend of mine, he got arrested for having rifle clips after that, because after that happened, they passed a bunch of laws that you can't have a certain clip or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I know about the story. The conspiracy theories, what I've heard, I mean, listen, I did see a video of a father right before he was gonna get interviewed, and he started laughing, like. And then when they started, like, the tears started coming. Like, he looked like an actor. He did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to get into that. That's not what the story is about. The story is this. Yo, he fucked up, man. YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and Apple Music all took his shit off.
Damn, what'd he do?
They took all his videos off of YouTube. No, because of that. Because now...
Oh, because
Well, basically, well, no, that, but also too is that they're trying to control what is now dubbed fake news.
Wow.
So they're considering him fake news. So
Conspiracies.
they got rid of all his fucking stuff on YouTube, on Apple Music, which was the podcast with the audio, the Spotify. And these companies were the way that he was able to get his
his voice
thing
out
across.
there.
I mean, this ain't gonna kill him,
Nah.
but this fucked up a lot of his revenue. He lost a
Yeah.
lot of money. He lost a lot of money
Yeah.
because just with ads alone, he had to be caking it with
YouTube.
All of those fucking shits. All of them. And all of them.
Yeah,
all
Spotify.
Of them, all
Yeah,
of them.
you're right. You're right. You're
You
right.
know, all of them. He had to be in it. So he's been blackballed, man. So you gotta stay away from the kids, man.
Yeah.
You should have learned by now. Wu-Tang love the kids.
You can't talk no conspiracy, nothing with something with kids, because it's gonna pinch a lot of nerves, man. People ain't gonna be liking that.
Listen, let me tell you something. You have to be smart. You have to play the game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that I would like to bring up during these podcasts, but I don't.
No.
Because you know what? It's not really what I'm here for.
It's just like that situation he just talked about. I was gonna think about giving you what I felt about it, but this isn't the time and the place for that.
Yeah, it's more to be on the lighter side.
Yeah.
And not get too deep into
This is
it
to help
and
you enjoy
share.
your day and and give you guys stories that you laugh to and also somewhat
Inform you
relate
too.
to.
No, and also inform you too, because that's what this show is about. Really, it's really just to tell you guys what's been going on during the week and during the weekend, and funny stories that come along.
Yeah.
It's news and social media news.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so yeah, that's
Pretty much a
basically
weekly recap of what's been going on.
Yeah. Monday is the weekend stuff. Wednesday is anything that happened in Monday through Wednesday, and Friday is anything that happened Wednesday through Friday. That's the way it works. So, Mike, there's a new trend in California that's called raw water. Like that. You need a lighter? Like that, because we already at the 24 magic mark, baby. We got through this like nothing. Raw water. You ever heard of it?
Never.
I'm pretty sure you guys haven't. It's a new trend in California where people are bottling water that hasn't been treated with any sterilization, no chlorine, no filter, nothing. They bottle it from a natural source. They say it gives them a natural, soft taste and feel to their lips.
Mm-hmm.
It does cause diarrhea,
I can imagine.
but you're not gonna die. And can you believe they're selling 2.5 gallons at $37, bro?
2.5 gallons at 37.
$37. And this is forest water. That's what this is. And since the New York Times ran an article about this, the price of the water has gone from $37 to $61. Water that they found in the mountains somewhere. Like, and people are drinking that. In California, people are drinking that.
But these kids are funny.
But listen to this. One of the founders of the company, you know what he said? He said, "Well, you're drinking tap water. That's just toilet. That's just toilet water."
California tap water is different, though.
He said, "That's just toilet water." Oh, is that Alcy? Oh, that is Alcy.
Look like he's here. The boss is here, man.
Come on, bark, bark. He's here.
The boss is here, man.
Park your car.
The guy you guys been waiting for, man. He's in the building.
No,
on.
the back.
Come on, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I get to sit the back seat. Fucking A, man. Give me some pot.
There you go. Bro. Oh man.
What's up, y'all? I made it the M&A show now.
here,
It's the
man.
M&M show plus A.
MMA.
He's here! Oh, here. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hey!
Oh, MMA show.
The MMA show.
MMA.
Whoa. I burnt your fucking pillow.
Oh.
It went out.
It's alright, though.
So,
That's
It went out.
you want the lighter?
I got you right here.
All right.
Thank you.
So, Alcy, I was just telling everyone about this new trend in California called raw water.
What? Raw water?
Have you ever heard of that?
Raw water.
No.
No, it sounds dirty.
That's how I feel.
Right,
it
that's
sounds
too.
dirty.
You say raw.
Anything with raw in it sounds dirty, like raw meat.
I know,
You
right?
know?
Hitting
My
it raw.
meat is raw, hitting it raw. You know, I want my burger raw.
Everything raw sounds wrong.
Yo, so what raw water is? People are bottling water that have not been treated or filtered in any way.
And selling it, passing it off as bottled water.
They're
Yeah, I've heard of that.
They're
heard that's been
selling
going-
it, and they're selling the gallons for $37 a gallon.
What?
Yes, bro. So
Oh,
we need
well,
to get
listen,
into this.
Who the fuck knows? They say, oh yeah, Poland spring water. They're gonna go all the way to Poland to get a spring to get fucking water.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, we got another guest.
Oh, shit. Full house, full house.
Did somebody say weed?
Oh.
Smoking here in the MMA show?
The MMA.
The MMA show?
The
MMA show.
He just said that.
Yeah, it's MMA now.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's MMA.
MMA.
Just for today.
Show.
Just for today.
Just for
This is
today.
YouTube or Facebook
This
Live?
is
Sorry, guys, I'm
YouTube,
Just
brother.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Hold on, I gotta go
Came from a
live.
jog, getting that
Lulu.
fitness in.
Doing
Oh,
his
you was
thing.
running, Lou was exercising.
Doing his thing.
And now he
You
gonna
know?
smoke. They said,
Doing
yo,
his thing.
I read
Chicken
an article.
wing,
I read an article, Lou, that they said that smoking weed is being high while running is actually better for you.
It
You
is.
know what I do before I run? I smoke weed.
There you go. So I was
Yeah,
right.
put it-
Hey
Oh, we
V,
can't see. I'm going live.
you going live? Let me see if I can.
See,
Maybe like
no, no.
this.
Oh yeah, I think it's like that. Yeah.
No, not
Oh no, it has to be stand up straight.
Hold
remember?
on, guys.
It's gotta stand up straight.
Oh,
You messing up my live cast, man. The MMANL. MMNAL.
I can't
It's
hold
the
it.
MMA
No,
show.
put it on
Wait,
there. Put it on the in
Dude,
that
we got-
monitor.
This is gonna
Where it says
fall. It's
energy
gonna
monitor,
fall.
like
It's gonna
that.
fall.
No,
All
you
right.
see, I told you.
I can't see
But you
you
can't
back
see me.
there.
Put the light on back here.
Okay.
Nah, then you
Yeah.
gonna see
Yeah.
my
Oh,
sweaty.
that's too
That's
bright
That's good. Now,
though.
little low, little
Go
low.
like that, like that.
No, you
No,
can't
like
see
this,
that.
like that.
No,
like
put that
like
one on. That, yeah, I'll
Turn that
block
one
it.
down. Turn that one down. It's too bright, bro. Look, you're trying to
Hold on.
reconnect.
Hold on, man.
It's not working.
Hold
There you
on.
go, it's good.
Put the
That's good.
No, you can't see me back here.
I can see
You
you.
can't see yourself because you got glasses and there ain't no sun in this room.
That's the ass mousy time.
I'm mousy.
Already like 9
You ain't mousy yet.
Not yet.
So Lou, I
Yeah,
was just
because in
selling
my live they can't see
Raw
me.
water?
raw water. Have you ever heard of that?
Nah, I haven't heard of it, but I heard about it today watching the MMA show right before
Oh
I
shit!
came in.
That's what I'm talking about.
And
I like to
don't
inform
know,
my
bro.
people.
I don't know, dude. Like,
Well, listen.
Who is that?
I definitely don't want
Anthony,
to drink
what up?
toilet water. I'll tell you that. Definitely not trying to drink no toilet water.
No way.
Well,
But this-
well,
listen.
that's what the owner of the company said. That's what I was trying to tell you. An owner for one of the raw water companies said, "Well, you guys are drinking what's
Raw
tap water?
water.
No,
Tap
tap
water.
water. That's toilet
Well,
water.
That's toilet water. Now, believe it or not, listen.
We're
It's
drinking.
also- yes,
well, now I'm not drinking no more because I don't
listen,
drink tap water.
listen,
but
all
we were
water-
drinking toilet water for
Yes,
years.
all water,
A lot of toilet
all
water,
water is
see?
treated. That's
Straight
why
from
they
the-
have
yeah,
water
straight from the
treatment plants.
faucet.
It's shit and piss water.
Oh,
that
I
they-
do have a lighter.
Yeah, oh, I got it.
No, he got my
It's
lighter. He
shit
always
and
got the
piss
lighter.
water. As a plumber, I know. It's a water treatment plants. They filter out and they chlorinize the water.
Yeah, you see
and
how
they
that
put
happens,
things in it like fluoride in it. Because they say, oh, it's supposed to help like your teeth and all this other
Well-
stuff. And they
Actually look it
promote
up
people.
on YouTube.
That's right. To
You can
promote
look it up
people to
on
drink
YouTube
more
of
tap
how
water and
it's
stuff.
done in
by
New York
now.
City. They show
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, well,
They
he's.
show the
Hit
feces
retry on that.
separation.
Oh no, it's still reach.
Oh,
no,
it's
no.
still trying to connect. Finish. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna
Damn.
try to do it again.
Do it again. Put the Wi-Fi on real quick
Oh shit.
for me. We had two
Damn.
viewers.
Damn, Alcy, but let me. I'm gonna. I guess I'll recap, but let's finish
I know,
this story.
Yeah, but
Let's fuck
just put my Wi-Fi on. We could do both, man, like we
it.
did
Yeah,
last time.
yeah, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shut it up. Look.
What's
So,
going on
Lou,
here?
$37 a gallon for raw water,
Oh nah, I'm gonna drink all that toilet water.
and
I'll
now
drink
I'm
plenty
gonna
of
drink
that.
it went
a
up to
lot of
61.
toilet
No,
water.
listen, they selling it for $61. So what we gotta do? We gotta find a natural water source and start selling. Yo, we selling water too. Why not?
Yeah, well, that's why not. There you go. It's on now because the Wi-Fi's on. Bill's watching. Put it back on the emergency. Up there on the
there,
top.
up here,
Where it says,
up here.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Why am I sitting on freaking seatbelts all in my ass back here, man? Fuck. And I ain't got no ass, and that shit is all up in my shit.
Yo, man, I'm sorry, but
Yo,
we about
let's
to
go
see if
for a
you
ride.
And podcast? I don't think
Podcast
so.
and drive. Don't podcast.
Who does this go to?
Mikey.
Alcee.
Oh, me.
Yeah, I already
Thank
know.
you.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
I just
yeah,
gave
yeah,
it to
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, what up, everybody? I'm in the back seat.
So,
See?
Al,
Let's
recapping.
go, recap.
Two elderly men.
Wait, can I say something before
Okay,
you do?
go ahead.
Did you hear about that dude who locked himself in the freezer and then fucking jumped out and tried to fucking stab somebody and then he wound up dead in a restaurant in Queens or something like that? It was all in the news. Some dude broke into a restaurant, hid in the fucking freezer, the meat locker, and then in the morning when they opened up the shit, he jumped out like, rah! And just started stabbing him. Oh, I want my meat. Nah, raw meat. I was eating raw meat.
That's a sick dude.
Yeah,
right
but the
there,
thing
man.
is,
Real sick
the
dude.
thing is he wound up dead. Like they tackled and subdued him and shit like that,
And he
and
ended
they
up
must have
dying?
put him in a chokehold and he died. What are they saying over there, Mikey?
Brian says,
What's
where
up,
we,
Brian?
Where we going? What's up, Brian? We going to the spot?
Yeah.
Where we going? Where we going? Well, you could join us on YouTube. We're actually live on YouTube
And on Facebook. Follow
and on
the YouTube.
Facebook. You gotta, guys, like the YouTube is gonna be where me and Alcee will be able to make money in the future.
Yeah, follow us and make us get a lot of hits. And
Yes, okay. It's a
views. So
joint
We
effort.
get some sponsorships. We need equipment. We need
Yes.
equipment. We need technical support
So
and
definitely,
advice and shit
when
like
you're
that.
done, go to Alcee's page, share whatever content he has there, support the cause. But back to what I was
Go.
talking about, Alcee. Two elderly men in Germany, they ran away from a nursing home this weekend.
Okay.
They were found at a heavy metal concert,
Rock on,
a
old bastards.
festival, the biggest festival of the year.
Were they getting high?
They were found disorientated. So
They was
yeah.
fucking high. They
Yeah.
must have took something. Cause if I'm 80-something years old in a rock concert, I'm gonna be trying to party with everybody. Like, hey, what you got there, sonny? Let me get some of that.
Definitely.
Yo, it's a 4-day event. They were found on the 4th day at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh man, they must have been fucked up. You know what? I bet you they didn't think about their Alzheimer's then.
What event?
You know, they probably like, oh,
It was
man,
it was
probably
it was a heavy metal
really
concert,
fit-
a heavy metal
fest or
festival
something.
in
4 days?
Germany. Yeah, 4-day. That's
Wow.
crazy, man. Imagine
You know how
having
much ecstasy those old motherfuckers must have took?
yo,
You be
bro.
taking
They were
ecstasy
walking.
to listen to rock?
Yo, you know what?
They take ecstasy, they take fucking
Heavy
Adderall.
metal?
Yo, what I
Imagine.
was telling
you know,
Mike,
like upper shit.
what I was telling Mike earlier, Alcee, is like, imagine they had to be planning that shit for fucking months, bro.
Probably.
They had to be planning for months, seeing when it was a good time they're gonna get out. And when they were walking around the concert, they probably didn't even need any money because
Nah.
people were probably giving
It
them
was like,
free
oh
beer.
shit,
Oh
look at these
shit,
old
man,
dudes
you wanna
party
smoke
with
some weed?
Party with grandpa.
Yeah.
Bad grandpa was in the fucking house, bro.
Bad
grandpa.
grandpa. That's
Yo, this
funny.
one old dude, I was in the bar. Yo, fix that, push it a little down from the bottom so it's straighter. Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
they can't see Alcee.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
they
go.
can't. It's just because
They can't see y'all.
No,
That's
they can
all
see
right.
Alcee.
All right, no, I'm just saying. So I'm at the bar chilling, right? And I'm hearing this old
just up
dude.
there, they shove
This
the thing
old
on the
dude
screen.
is fucking hitting on one of the waitresses and shit, right? So I'm like, what did he say? I asked him, I was like, what did he say to you? He had you cracking up. He was like, oh, old men are perverted. Like, he's 90-something years old. He was like, hey, he's like, are you okay? He's like, do you have a chest cold? And she's like, nah, why? He's like, because your chest is swollen. And I just thought it was crazy because she had big boobs, the fucking waitress.
Let me
So,
tell
you know, I was like, and she was like, oh, she thought that was cute. I was like, if I said that to somebody, said that to a waitress in the bar, I'd probably get slapped. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
But
she
she
probably
thought it was
look
the
at you.
cutest thing in the world. Do you have a chest cold because your chest is swollen?
What kind of fucking
She had
corny
big
line was
cigar. I
that?
thought it was funny as hell. I was like, dude, you're fucking hilarious, man. You come drinking with me anytime.
Crazy old man.
Crazy old man. So go ahead, man. Let me not interrupt your gossiping news forecast. What do you call that? TMZ type of skit.
Well,
There goes Kelly.
who's that? Oh, Kelly. All right. So, Alcee, remember Sacha Baron Cohen, that show?
Yes, Sunday. I missed it. Fuck. I know I should have watched it.
Who is America? Who
Yeah,
was
Who
it?
is America? Who is America?
This is America.
Who is America? Yo, what up?
Nelly, hi Nelly, thanks for showing us, watching
What's up,
us.
Nelly?
Hey Anthony, thanks for
What's
watching
up?
us.
Thanks for watching.
That's on
Stay
Facebook
tuned
Live.
on YouTube.
We're on YouTube Live right now also. Definitely click on the link. Alcie's shared it on his timeline. So Alcie, Sacha Baron Cohen came out with another show, another character, where he plays like this millennial guy named OMG Whizboy OMG.
Oh my God, I gotta see.
And when he introduces himself, he goes, "My name is OMG Whizboy OMG." Dab dab.
Dab, dab. I gotta see that shit. Somebody just farted.
Steven. Somebody's for?
Oh no, it's the C. It's the C. I was gonna say somebody's farting. This little fucking car, 3 big ass dudes and one little me in here. I'm fucking dead. I'm dead. I'm dying.
No.
Everybody look good for a joke.
Stupid.
So yeah, I was gonna watch that, but go ahead. Let me go. Let me hear you. What was the story? That's it. That was it. Dab dab. You just dabbed it.
That's it.
That was it. Dab dab. Dab dab, motherfucker.
Okay, well, do you remember? I know you're gonna remember this guy, Sheriff Joe.
Sheriff Joe.
That he became famous for having those tent jails in
putting the
Arizona.
inmates in the chain gang.
Yeah,
And also making them wear pink jumpsuits and pink underwears so they wouldn't fight over it. Like, oh, he's got underoos or whatever.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm fucking
What?
high already. I'm like looking for my phone.
It's right there.
Yo, those couple of toes got me fucked up.
Woo, this nigga.
Yeah. But yeah, he was.
He became famous for that. For the thing.
He,
Then he went to jail. He
Yeah.
went up going to jail. He
for-
went up going to jail. I forgot what for.
Oh, shit,
and then
yeah.
Trump pardoned him. Right? So Sacha Baron Cohen invited him to that show.
Oh God, that's gotta be a good episode. I wanna watch that shit tonight.
So he starts talking to him, and to get on his good side.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Hey John, thanks for joining
Yo, what's
us.
up, John?
We're also on YouTube Live. The link is in
Yes,
Alcie's
yes.
timeline.
Yes.
So he starts asking him and telling him
They could just search the M&A show.
the M&A show. Yeah, but does it
pops
pop
up.
up? It
Yeah,
does?
That's how I found you.
Oh, all right,
So,
cool.
it's
Yeah,
right there.
search the M&A show. You'll find
It's
it.
live.
Yeah,
It's
M&A.
live.
Nice on YouTube.
M&A.
M&A show. So
N-A.
he starts
L-M.
With.
M-M-M-M-A-L.
Nah, it's the
Yeah.
M&A show.
It's
with
L-A-M-M.
Louis McKay.
M-M-L.
King
It's
Mike.
L-A-M-M. Lamb. The Lamb Show. Lamb Show. Nah, go ahead. So, yeah. Yo, what did
Okay,
he
so
talk
he
about?
starts talking to him, and to get on his good side, you know how Sacha Baron Cohen's trying to reel him in. He says, first thing he says, what do you think about the communists trying to take away our guns? And right away,
He
Jerry
got off.
Joe,
He went off. He was like,
they
can't take my guns.
Yeah, they trying to take our
Oh,
guns.
There's too many
and
guns to take away. Yeah.
Then he asked him what he thinks about Trump.
Oh, he loves Trump.
And he said that he loved Trump. He asked him, "Do you think Trump is rich?" And he said, "Yeah, he's rich."
Yeah.
So then he asks him if he thinks Trump has ever had a golden shower.
Oh, probably. Oh no, he has. He came out. He came out in a fucking video or something, having a porn chick or hook a pee on him.
I know
Yes.
that, but he was. You know how the Sheriff Joe is like
Yeah,
probably
he's-
80 years
yeah,
old.
yeah,
he
don't
doesn't know what a
about-
golden
yeah, he
shower
don't know
is.
what a golden shower
So he thought it's a real golden shower.
Oh, with like gold coins.
Hey Jennifer.
Yo, what's up, Jen?
We're on YouTube Live. You
How
can
you
search
doing,
it
Jen?
also there.
Dr. Jen in the house. Is that Dr. Jen? I think so. Yeah,
Jennifer
sure
Uzo.
is.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, I went to see Dr. Jen, and I told her, I got a problem when it goes like this, it hurts. So she tells me, don't do that. No, go ahead, that was corny.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna pop lock it like.
No, this
It looked like you did this shit like that.
Oh, don't do that.
Golden shower. I just woke up. Yeah. So Sacha Baron
Yes,
Cohen
go
was
ahead.
interviewing that guy, Sheriff Joe, and he asked him if Trump was rich.
Right.
Hey, Danny.
What's up, Dan?
We're on YouTube Live right now. Search us, the M&A Show, M&A Show. He asks us if Trump was rich. Said yeah. He said, "Do you think he got a golden shower?" Said yeah. You know, Sheriff Joe doesn't know
Yeah,
what
he don't
golden
know
shower
what a
is.
golden shower is.
Then he goes on to
When he
ask.
said golden shower, he thought like Scrooge McDuck jumping in all his coins and shit. Like a golden shower like that. Like, you know, Scrooge McDuck just diving in all his coins and throwing them up and beating himself in
Yeah,
the
he had the
coins.
shower and it was
Golden
raining
shower,
down
you
on
see?
him.
That's probably what he
That's
was
probably what they
thinking.
That
were
is what he was
meaning.
thinking.
That's what they were meaning
You know?
back then.
Not penis.
Hey Hiram, thanks for
Yo,
joining
what's up,
us.
Hiram? What's
We're
good,
on
baby?
YouTube Live also. Um, so he starts to ask the sheriff about if he likes Trump. He says, "Yeah." He tells him, what you think about Trump?" And he goes, "Trump will like you. Trump will like you because you think like
millennium,
Trump."
yeah.
And he tells him that, right?
Unbelievable. People are
So he
gullible.
tells him, he starts telling the sheriff, he said, "What was your first job?" The sheriff said, "Oh, I became sheriff at 60 years old." He tells him, "Well, my first hand job was from my mother, and it was newspapers." So he kind of confused him right there.
Confused
You know what
him.
I'm
He thought he
saying?
was handing out newspapers.
Yeah.
His hand job, newspapers.
So then he
He's
said,
so
"What was
funny.
your first?" Then he asks him,
Yeah.
"So what was your first hand job?"
Yeah.
And then,
My
Sheriff,
first hand job was a shoe shiner. I literally did. Used my hands to shine shoes.
oh, how about you said a shoe shiner jerked you off?
Nah. Like I buffed the back of your head right here.
Oh, no. So then he said if Donald Trump called them, and he says, "Sheriff Joe, I want to offer you an amazing blowjob. Would you say yes?" Sheriff Joe responds, "I may have to say yes." He said it so fast, the blowjob part,
Yeah.
that the
He didn't
fucking old
register.
man probably didn't
He
even hear
didn't
that shit, bro.
register.
So this video of him
Yeah.
saying, Sheriff Joe saying that he would give
Yeah.
Donald Trump a blowjob.
That is incredible.
So I thought that shit was funny.
That is
Hey,
hilarious.
Sashi. Thanks for joining us. We're also on YouTube
Oh, what's
Live
up?
right now. Link in bio. You can search it on YouTube. The
Yeah.
YouTube, the M
YouTube.
and A show. So yeah.
So yes, that is crazy, and that just goes to show you. Like I watch shows like that, like the Carbonaro Effect. Like, you know, me, I watch so much TV. I swear to God, they probably wouldn't be able to catch me from Practical Jokers, any of them motherfuckers. Like I know, like people don't watch TV, like or like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're so gullible. You know what I'm saying? That you don't know you're on TV. Like, come on, stupid shit like that don't happen in real life.
Is that they're old though, bro? When
No, but even in Practical Jokers.
two of my favorite shows, V says.
Hey. Yeah, no, I love
Hey,
her.
Lourdes.
What's up, Lourdes?
We're also on YouTube Live right now.
Yeah, check us out on YouTube. So yeah, man, but it just goes to show you, like I said, it's all psychological. It's distraction, sleight of hand, you know what I'm saying? Misdirection. So you know what I'm saying? So a magician pulls a fucking fishbowl out of a book, and people are like, "Holy shit! How the
Yeah.
fuck did you do that?" I'd be like, "Nigga, man, this you fucking John fucking Carbonaro? I mean Michael Carbonaro." Like, you Michael Carbonaro, I'll blow their whole show up there, but like, oh, we can't use this clip. He caught us. But there's one dude I was watching in Practical Jokers, and he was like, yo, you guys are like that show in Practical Jokers. And he's talking to them dudes. Just like the guy who was wearing a fucking t-shirt, right?
Yes.
He was wearing a t-shirt that of the Sandlot, and it says, you're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah.
And the dude seen him walking with that t-shirt and was like, yo, cool t-shirt, can I take a picture with you? And dude didn't have no idea it was Smalls that it was.
Oh yeah.
He didn't know.
It was the guy.
And he went and he tweeted it, and the guy fucking blew up. Now
Yeah.
he's got a bunch of fucking hits and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and followers because
Damn.
he got trolled, I guess, like live trolling, you know, like you're wearing a fucking. That's like an ultimate
He
fail.
didn't even know he took a picture with him,
It was
yeah.
the two fucking lead stars in the Sandlot.
Oh, it was both of them.
Yeah, it was both of them. It was Smalls, the kid that played Smalls.
shit, I seen Smalls.
And the other guy was the young kid. The one that was next to him was the younger one.
So they were walking and they seen someone with the
a
t-shirt that had their pictures
that
when
had,
they
no,
were.
just Smalls, like
Yeah, when he was
point-
young, when he was a
pointing
kid.
like Babe,
When
like
he was-
Babe Ruth.
Yeah, when he was a kid
When
from the
he was
movie.
a kid during the movie.
So he asked him,
And
"Can
it
we
said
take a picture
he
with
was like,
you?"
yeah, let me take. And he took a selfie with the guy and the
Oh, my
t-shirt. You
God.
can see the t-shirt in between them and shit. And he posted it. He was like, this guy has no idea that that's me. Oh, it was fucking hilarious. But then people are oblivious, you know what I'm saying?
They are.
They're
They
oblivious.
are.
I try to stay woke.
Woke. Stay woke. So I'll see. And Mike, you ain't hear this story because I didn't get to this
I
part.
interrupted him again. Go.
The CDC, which is the Center
Center
for
for
Disease
Disease Control.
Control, released a statement telling guys not, well, to stop washing and reusing condoms.
What the fuck? You motherfuckers are broke, cheap ass
Dirty
motherfuckers.
broke
Dirty,
niggas,
broke
man.
motherfuckers cleaning jizz out of a fucking planet. What?
Planet
I was gonna
Fitness.
say Planet Fitness.
Judgment Free Zone. Walking to them. Yo, let me get some condoms.
No, it's Planned Parenthood, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Planned
you're
Parenthood,
right.
they give you
Yeah.
fucking
Holy shit.
lubes. They give you condoms.
And there's vans
they
that drive
won't
around,
even give you Viagra,
bro.
probably, man.
Nah, they don't give
to make
Viagra. That
babies.
shit is expensive.
Planned Parenthood needs people to make babies so they can get on the fucking Planned Parenthood fucking program.
Yo, but you have to be
You gotta be
a
grimy,
dirty ass
dirty
motherfucker.
man.
Hold on, let me see. Sleight of
Jennifer.
hand, yeah.
Yeah, she
Damn,
knows sleight
the
of
kid
hand.
with the t-shirt.
Jennifer always calls at 8 o'clock. Don't answer it. We went live. Let me see. Give me. We was going live.
Just
Hello. Yes, I'm podcasting, hon. How's everything? Did you see? Are you? You should be watching us on Facebook Live right now. Come on, everybody. Jennifer.
You gotta do the noise.
Yeah, at least she's laughing about it. Hold on. Put your speaker. Go and say hi.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Why are you speaking in Spanish?
Oh, shit.
Everybody in here speaks English. This is America.
This is America.
This is America.
Yeah. We're killing, chilling.
We're just chilling, podcasting. We're doing both live.
Damn, we're 49
Yeah,
minutes
right now
in.
we're on the air.
Did a great job, Mike. You held it down. Mikey held it
Go
down.
check us out on YouTube
Mikey
and
checked
Facebook
out a little
Live.
bit. You can see it in his
Alright.
eyes. A little. We
Alright, go
hotboxed
to
this shit.
Facebook
We
Live.
hotboxed
It's on
this
my
van,
page.
bro. I got to the backyard and I
Alright,
said,
bye.
"There's no way we're doing the." I went back there and I started
Resume.
sneezing. Example?
All right, and then hang up. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call from a personal dear friend that I know all my life, and I love her.
Yes.
And I love it. He was watching on YouTube. You would have seen the whole
That's
thing.
like, you know where I got that from, right? You ever see Star Trek, The Wrath of Khan? You know what I'm saying?
Khan!
So he's like, Khan!
Yeah.
Like, Jennifer!
Yeah, that's an inside joke
Yeah.
that we've had for years.
Not you, Dr.
Yeah,
Jen.
Yeah. So yeah, use condoms, you dirty
That's
motherfuckers.
disgusting.
Stop
That
doing
is-
that.
Gina,
Hey Gina, thank you for joining
what's
us.
up? We're on YouTube.
Guys, condoms are free, like
Yes,
Elsie said.
man.
They're cheap. You could buy 3 for about $4.
Man.
All right. I think that. Listen, they
They're
use
so
gas station-
cheap, I could go through 3 or 4 through them a day and bust all up in them and
Yeah,
break
I go
them and
through 2 or
change
3
them,
too,
and they
yeah.
cheap.
Yeah,
You really go, hold on,
I
hold
changed
on.
them shits like
Hold on,
fucking.
let me go.
I
let me
changed them
go.
shits like
You
the
know what?
latex gloves when I was an EMT.
Motherfuckers got a fucking washing machine full of fucking dirty
shit,
condoms and shit. Then
Ah.
I hold on.
Where they
baby.
wash it,
Let me
though?
wash my condoms.
Under the sink.
Oh, like Spanish people do their drawers and shit. They wash their condoms and hanging
Yo.
them in the shower.
Yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
well, no, listen.
Who is
I'll
that?
tell you one thing.
What's up?
I'll tell you one thing.
How's everybody doing?
And the girl, I don't even know how they can do it. I don't even know how you can reuse a condom because you have to you have to roll
First
that
of all,
shit
it's hard
back
enough
up.
to get them on.
Yeah.
And then take them off, but then to wash them and then put them back on again?
Yeah, no, how you gonna roll
What
it
the
on? How are you gonna roll it on, bro? You know,
I don't know, bro.
Yo, look,
you
I
know
don't
what?
even
They
understand
probably
them.
roll that shit back up, put them in the wrapper, and be like, yeah, you got a condom. Yeah, hold on, baby. Make the noise.
fake that shit.
Like the paper, like you faked it. I got one fresh out my fucking dishwasher.
Yo, let me tell you something. When I'm fucking, I go through them shits like toilet papers, bro.
Yeah.
Throw them away.
That's
Throw 'em
it,
away.
man. That's it. You
Yeah,
break
and the ladies,
them.
ladies,
That-
if you
I
let your
don't-
man fuck you with a
Yeah.
used condom, you are trash.
First
right?
of all, you can't wash diseases off of a fucking condom.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure unless you dip that shit in some fucking peroxide and alcohol to like really disinfect it, soap don't kill fucking bacteria, really. Don't let just because you wash your
What's
ass
up,
with
David?
soap don't mean you clean. You still
Hey,
dirty.
Mariella.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I seen this and I could not believe this story is even fucking real.
Yeah,
but
that's fucking
it is real.
It is real. That's not fake news, sir.
Yes,
Fake news.
it's not
I
fake
believe that
news.
shit because motherfuckers are grimy like that.
Yeah,
They'll
they
do
dirty,
stupid
dirty
shit.
ass, dirty
Guys
ass
are
niggas,
fucking
man.
grimy. I'm a dude, but I don't do grimy shit like that.
Yeah, you gotta have
I mean, yeah, I am a little dirty and a
You're
little
dirty and bad and
unorganized.
shit.
Yeah, but I'm not that grimy. Like this, that's like low. That's like a woman like washing out her fucking tampon and fucking reusing it the next
There's
month.
some women that do that.
They
bro.
washed it, cleaned the blood off their fucking.
You never
dirty
seen the
tampon.
video. You never seen the video of the. Listen. You guys never seen the video of that lady, where she.
She's cheap.
Yeah, she had
She's
one
cheap.
light bulb.
Yeah, cheap
and they
skates.
used it around the
Cheap
house.
skates
You
it
seen
was.
that, Lou?
I seen that.
She
shit.
had one light bulb.
Yeah,
They
she
used it
would
around
use
the
it
house,
whenever
right?
she was in that room.
Whenever they ate, if there was tomato sauce left,
Yeah, she would put it.
she
back
would take the
in.
plate and put it back
Yeah.
into the
cheapskates. That was cheapskates.
ragu can or whatever. If you left juice, she pour it back into the juice container.
That's
if you left
cheap.
food, she separate the
And
lettuce.
I bet you that bitch
Like
had
she put
money in the
everything
bank.
away. Yeah, bro.
She probably had money in the bank. I'm just a broke ass nigga. It's not that I'm cheap. I'm just a broke nigga. Like
Yeah.
I gotta save my money for fucking shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I hate to waste food, so I just eat it. Why save that shit?
I think that shit is crazy. There's no
Yeah,
need
no,
for
there's
that.
no need for being.
Oh,
cheap.
she also washed her paper towels.
Who did that say?
What up, boys? Says David.
Oh, what's up, dude?
She also washed her paper towels. So
Yeah, she watched. Yo, listen.
she
now
needs to
that
get
you're
with a
talking
dirty
about
dick
that
condom
shit,
nigga. That's
There
what
was
she
some
needs to get.
fucking shit that I was watching. She probably would you date that dirty used condom
Probably
motherfucker.
did that
Yeah.
too.
Look,
What makes
there
you
was
think
this
that?
shit called Strange Addiction. Oh, excuse me. I had a few beers. It was this thing.
Priscilla,
Hey, Prissy, what's
why
up?
don't you come to the YouTube? Just
can.
search
Yes.
the M&A show.
Yeah, but
We
we're gonna
need the
do both. We're
views.
gonna stream both, but we need everybody to be on YouTube.
YouTube is what's
So-
gonna pay
so
us.
listen, did you ever watch that Strange
Matter
Addiction?
of fact,
Yo,
I'ma tweet
this
the
chick,
link.
yo,
Not
she
tweet,
was
but-
she was addicted
Scorpion
to fucking
Metal.
eating Ajax. I don't know how she didn't fucking die, yo.
Me and Elsie need
Yeah, we need some
money.
dough. I
We
don't
need
even have that.
money.
I don't even have money to flash in my pocket right
It's
now.
okay, we will.
We
We're gonna
need
look
it.
back at
Look,
this.
I'm
Remember
flash-
that? She cooked the lasagna
Look,
in the
I'm
dishwasher.
flashing my fingers.
I remember
Oh
that.
yeah, she cooked the lasagna in the dishwasher.
When his
Oh,
friends came over to play,
I
watch the
didn't
football
even,
game, remember?
bro. Oh, it was soggy. Who the
Who?
fuck eats
That's
soggy?
a life hacks, but that don't work.
No, that's soggy. That's soggy.
Who did that?
The
That same
cheap
girl.
one,
Oh,
the
that
same
cheap lady,
girl,
yeah.
She
man.
cooked the
Doing
lasagna
lasagna
in
in
the
the
dishwasher.
dishwasher.
Yeah.
Because she don't want to use
And
gas.
made him watch the game in the dark.
Yeah.
She did what?
Yeah,
The lasagna in the dishwasher.
she cooked lasagna in the dishwasher. He had to turn off the TV when they had commercials.
Yeah.
What's that, Raquel?
Yes, Raquel.
What up?
Hey, Raquel. Thanks for
How you
joining
doing?
us.
Thanks for watching. Tune in to our YouTube M&A page.
That-
We're going to be streaming live on Facebook and also on YouTube.
The M&A Show.
M&A.
M&A.
Oh!
With George
Shit.
Jackson.
That's the
His
fucking
boy
cousins
George.
page.
Father
I know it.
Tree,
That's Lou.
Jane, his wife.
Hello? Someone is knocking at the door. Let's see who it
My
is.
window.
Who is it? Oh!
Oh.
She don't want to come on live, Kelly, probably.
She won't. She won't fit.
She don't podcast.
Well, yeah. So stop being dirty dick condom niggas.
Yeah, man, stop. No, not dirty dick. Dirty fucking condom
Dirty
dick.
condom
man.
dick niggas, man.
Word up, man.
And the women, shame on you.
Yeah,
shame on you.
Listen, make
Make
sure
sure
you
you
check
see
that
them
shit.
open that
Yeah.
shit, all right?
Make sure you check
Gotta
that
be a
shit.
fresh condom.
Gotta be a
You want to
big
end up with a
hole.
fucking yeast infection.
Nigga, she gonna end up with someone else's crabs.
Yo, these fucking seatbelts in my ass is driving me crazy.
No,
It's making me
we're
go
almost
homo
over.
right
It's almost
now.
over. Last story.
I'm loving it.
He put condoms on them.
He put some dirty used condoms on the fucking seatbelt.
On the seatbelts. Yeah, I wanted you to really get a feel.
Oy, coño.
You like one of those little kids that don't clean the ass. The ass start to itch it. They be like, ugh. They wiping them shits. So guys, the last story that I have on here, it's a crazy story. I can't believe this even happened, man. But a 9-year-old in North Carolina opened up a lemonade stand, and he was doing good. When a teenager robbed
I
him.
knew that was gonna happen, and I was just saying because I seen this kid for the past 2 years on
Prescott.
Right there on Prescott,
Yeah.
little black kid, hard worker out there, 8 o'clock in the morning. Bro,
Yeah, he's there all
selling
day, all day.
And he's there all day selling lemonade, pink lemonade, Hawaiian punch.
And they robbed him?
No,
it's someone in North Carolina.
And no, I'm just saying, I fucking took a picture. I took a picture
Yeah, you
of him,
posted it.
and I posted it on Facebook. Talk about
Definitely check him out.
He's
probably got some good lemonade.
He's got good lemonade, pink lemonade. And I'm not even thinking about it. I'm like, God, imagine that fucking some asshole was like, oh man, this kid is
Trying to
making
rob
money
him.
here and
Look.
robs him and shit. And it'd be my fucking fault. But I was just trying to help the kid out, man.
Well,
Lou's out.
oh, Lou left.
Now I can move over and not get a seatbelt in my ass. And people can see me. For the ending of the show.
The ending of the show. So yeah, that story is super whack. I hope whoever robbed that little kid gets caught.
This is like Pong.
He gets fucking.
Nah, your joint they're going to see like right there.
Pong, bro, I'm old. So, I'm sorry. So that was it?
That's
Just
it.
the kid got robbed? Yo, you dirty bastards that robbed that little kid, I fucking see you.
Yeah, you
You
motherfuckers.
fucking dirty bastards.
Fuck you.
You're gonna get 5 or 6 lumps.
Oh no! You know what? I have one more story.
Oh no, but you know,
That-
before
no.
you say that, let me say this. I seen something that I liked that was on Facebook. It was about this dude, and he has an autistic brother. So he
seen that.
tattooed him
picture of his face.
with a lion's head on. It was looking mean
Yeah,
and
his
shit.
brother loved
and
it,
his brother
man.
loved it. Was
Loved
kissing
it,
him and
man.
kissing his arm and
Yeah,
shit.
the kiss in the mouth. I was
I
like,
don't know. That was, but you know what?
But
He's
you know what? They
autistic,
got
and
love.
that's his
Autistic.
brother.
No, he's
autistic,
not.
and
He's
that's
not
his-
autistic. He
but
has
they
Down
got
syndrome.
Down
Down
syndrome.
syndrome.
Down
So
syndrome.
he
So
feel-
they don't know.
to
They're
his
like
brother,
kids.
that's still his
They're
baby.
like a baby.
Yeah,
That's still his
yeah,
baby,
That's all
you
right.
know?
I kiss my mom on the lips.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, I don't want to
Yeah, I
get
said
dirty,
that's-
but not when I have a date. Not when I have a date over
No,
the night
ma.
before. I'm like, yeah.
You give the cheek,
Give the
right?
cheek.
No, ma.
Man,
You know, I was
you
chilling
don't
with
know
this
what
girl.
I was doing with this
You
girl
know
for
what I was
hours.
doing last night.
So I just like, I move my lip.
Tú estás fumando plástico.
Muchacho. Ay, Dios mío.
So, this story.
Yo, what's up, Will? Greg, what's up?
What's going on,
Damn, if we
guys?
missed
Real
anybody,
quick.
what's up? How many views we had over there? No,
I don't know. You can't tell yet.
Oh, not
But
yet.
Make sure you
Yeah,
guys
check
go
out
to
their
the
YouTube.
The M&A Show. That's how
Yes,
you
it's
search
the
it.
M&A show featuring Marcus Alonso and
That's
Alfie
the-
Sanchez.
yeah.
We talk about politics, religion, sex, drugs, rock and roll. We do comedy skits.
News
it's all
and social
improv,
media.
News, fake news. We fucking debunk shit. We bring facts to light and lights to facts. And then speaking of facts of life, that lady died. The one who played
No.
Mrs.
You
Yeah, she
sure?
died. She
You
died.
sure?
Yes, you take the good.
But
take
did you
the
sure?
bad, take the
Or
bad.
she not?
No,
she didn't
no,
get
it was
killed?
on Channel 2
Because
News.
they killed Michael J. Fox
They always killing
yesterday.
people. They always killing people on the
Yeah.
internet. But no, she definitely didn't.
Yeah,
That
Ali.
wasn't free. Hey, what's up, Ali? No, that was definitely real news. It was on Channel 2 News. I forgot her name.
Mrs. Garrett.
Mrs. Garrett. she
Mrs.
played,
Garrett. Yeah.
But then again, like also she played Mrs. Garrett in Different Strokes, which was a spin-off.
You're right.
It's a spin-off from the Facts of Life. It was the same producers, so she played the same character.
Wow.
And I love those two shows.
I think
I remember when they tried to rape little Arn, who was like, "What you talking about, Mister?"
Word.
yeah, they end up raping
His friend.
Dudley. Dudley.
They raped Dudley, yeah.
Dudley was
Hey,
never the
hon,
same.
how's it going? Miss you. Hope everything is well out there.
We're over here doing a podcast,
Yeah, we're doing
Ali.
the podcast. We're gonna be on YouTube.
We're on YouTube,
and
but also Facebook
Facebook
Live. You
Live.
could search. See, right now the Facebook Live has a different camera angle. The YouTube Live has the more set up one.
Yeah, so you could
So
go
we're gonna
back
do
and
both.
watch it.
We're gonna do both.
Yeah, we're gonna
doing
do both.
We're
But
gonna
go
do
watch,
both.
watch. You get my camera. I mean, my phone sucks. It broke and it's so cracked and everything.
I have to say that that news deeply saddens me about Mrs. Gareth.
Yeah.
And I think we should pay a moment of homage to her. You take, what was it? You take the good, you take the bad, you take the woe, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life.
Nobody knows the rest of that. Everybody who sings it, that's all they know. I don't know. That's all I know. But you know what? That moment of silence is brought to you by
about you.
marijuana.
Yeah.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take the
Yeah,
broken,
but that's
then
all
you
I
have
know.
the
Facts of life.
The
Facts
facts
of
of
life.
life.
Go ahead.
When the
There's
world never seems to be
living
living up to your dreams. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You got
Mr.
it.
Pop makes you forget.
Rest in peace,
Damn,
Mrs.
I just
Garrett,
screamed in
whatever
his
your
ear.
name
Sorry,
is.
Mikey.
No, you didn't.
So, Alcy,
Yes.
see how me and you, we've discussed about the reason why we moved to YouTube was because, of course, monetary reasons, but the second one is we feel like we were being censored.
Facebook tends to do a lot of muting and censorship. And believe it or not, like I said it before, I could go scrolling through my fucking timeline and I could see all kinds of hate, racism, violence, nudity, people fucking doing stupid shit while they're drunk. What else? I mean, you name
A bunch
it.
of
People
shit.
talking bad about the president, making fun of him.
Well, don't get too deep into it.
Yeah, but you know we love.
Of course we
Facebook,
know. Of
yeah.
course we know that goes on, right? But Alex Jones. I don't know if
Oh,
you heard
Alex
what-
Jones is going crazy, bro.
I don't know. You heard
He's
what
on
happened
drugs.
to him. I don't know. You heard what happened to him today.
That's something. I don't know. He was just went on a fucking rant. Or some shit.
YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and Apple Music all took his stuff down.
Oh yeah, he was going on a rant.
He-
He did something
he-
with the president, talking about
no,
lizard people.
No,
and
yeah.
the
He does.
Illuminati
He does.
and all- he does all kinds
took
of
conspiracy stuff. But
theories,
what they're saying the reason they took him down is because that whole Sandy Hook
Oh,
conspiracy.
he says that it's
Yeah,
fake,
they
that
said
it
it's
never
fake.
happened,
Yeah, so
and they're all actors. I mean, he does make a point. I've seen. Some
That's
of
why I
the
told
footage.
Mike earlier
I've
too.
Seen,
Yeah, I
I've
seen a video
footage
too
of the same people. And then again, they didn't release no footage.
Yeah,
They didn't there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
In this world, and
And you didn't see
they didn't release
nothing.
no footage
Yeah.
of the shooting. And they didn't show no pictures of the bodies. Just like even with the gay shooting, they seen it in the club, Vegas. It was caught. The dude was shooting out the window. Mass shootings get caught on tape.
You're right.
All right, phone, whatever.
It's
so,
true. Nothing ever came out.
So it
and-
could be
But
a false
listen.
flag operation.
Well, listen.
That's what he calls
But
them.
listen. Of course. It was up.
Yo,
Dan.
what's up, Dan?
Um.
Good to see
I
you,
agree
bro.
with
I
you,
mean,
and like
I
how
haven't
was
seen you in a while.
and how I was telling Mike earlier. Yes, there are some conspiracy theories, and there's some things that could be tweaked. But when it comes to kids, I think that's like he shouldn't have even got into that, man.
Yeah, no, well,
You
that's the
know?
thing. It's like in the office, they say
Like
don't talk about sex,
he lost a lot
politics,
of
or
money. He
religion.
lost a lot of money, bro. He lost a lot of
Listen,
money.
when you
All the
go in-
advertisement
when-
on YouTube,
listen,
on Facebook,
whenever-
on Spotify, he lost
Whenever
millions of
you're
dollars.
going against the big three, when it's like big media, big oil, big government, whatever, when you're going against them, they're gonna shut your shit down, plain and simple.
And what's crazy is that he's so crazy that who knows what he's saying is true and who knows what's fake. Like there's so many different conspiracies that he talks about
That's the
that
thing.
who knows what's
and,
what.
And nobody can, and that's the thing. That's the thing with conspiracy theories is that they entangle the truth and they confuse people because they put a portion of the truth in and mix it with a bunch of lies and theories and what people think what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And the truth of the matter is, and when again, like they have the Freedom of Information Act, every 10 years stuff happens. They got to release them information to the press and stuff like that. That's why they created that. I'm pretty sure shit is gonna come out. Like too with
Yeah.
the Vegas shooter too. Like they were saying, oh, that there was a cop in there was somebody
They were in
the
the
crowd.
hallway. No, they were saying
they
it was
saying
in
there
the
was one
hallway.
person in the crowd that you could see somebody like pull something out and go like this
Yes,
in the crowd.
yeah.
And why you didn't see muzzle flashes from the window and all this other stuff?
You're right. No, there's a whole bunch of
conspiracy
stuff.
shit,
Listen, stuff like that exists. We can't. You be the judge of that. You know what I'm saying?
You do your
But
research, you be sure.
everyone has their own opinions about everything. What's that?
What's
Hey,
up,
Hugo.
Jasmine? What's up,
Hey,
Hugo?
Jasmine.
What's up?
Definitely watch
Who's
us
that,
on
Barry?
Facebook. Dan, it says again. Dan Morgan.
All right.
Watch us on Facebook. We're live. The M&A Show. Definitely check us out, guys. And
Thanks for watching, right?
I think
Because
that's
it's
it.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, we
And
made
I
it
gotta
through a
drive
whole
somebody home.
hour.
And I gotta call Jennifer back because she's probably.
And I gotta go get something to eat because I've been fasting for 21 hours now. Holy
Good
shit!
for you, man.
Congratulations.
Good, man.
That's
I've only had
I
water
know,
today.
You guys, that's discipline because I love food. I'm about to go grab me
Well,
some
I love the
sandwich right
mental
now.
clarity. That's the thing. Like,
Maybe a hot
my
dog.
mind, I'm able to smoke and I'm still sharp. If I would have ate today, I probably would have been like, I would have been sharp, but not as sharp as the way I am now. All my thing is right here. So, guys, thank you for joining us. Mike, thank you for starting off the show with me, brother. You did a great job.
We got
Alcee,
Alcee back.
once again, it's been a pleasure.